Okay, we're live. We live. We live. We live. Hey, we're back. I wonder if it's because I'm connected to Wi-Fi. I don't know. Anyways, what was it? Yeah, so I'm a dual citizen, and so because I'm a U.S. citizen, I have just as much right to be here and stuff like that. And even besides the citizenships, like even though yes, I was born in technically USSR, and I grew up in Russia, and I grew up with Russian, traditions and cultures and stuff like that. Like I'm still a human being. I'm no different than anybody else. I just happen to grew up on the other side of the world and speak a different language, but for the most part, we're all the same. So yeah, so I get two reactions, whether it's oh it's cool or oh my god she's Russian, she must be a spy or stuff like that. So okay, how do I keep my phone charged on the scooter? So when I first got the scooter, I have a like solar power bank. So I would make sure that's charged, and I would just connect it to that and keep it like somewhere. But now we actually got the special cables that we run from the battery on the scooter, and we run it under all the plastics to the cluster gauge. And there's actually a USB port under the cluster gauge now, so I can just plug in my phone directly to that. I I can only have it plugged in while the scooter is driving because the battery is so tiny that if I turn off the scooter and my phone is still plugged in, it will drain the battery like within minutes. So that's how I keep it now. U.S. citizen, technically, you can be a dual citizen in another country. Of course, the U.S. ignores this, but don't get caught traveling back to the U.S. with two passports. Um, when I travel, I have to have both passports with me when I travel. So every time I travel to Russia, because as a U.S. citizen, you need to have a visa to go to Russia. But as a Russian citizen, I don't. So every time I travel, every time I'm in the airport and I give them my ticket and I give them my American passport, they also ask for my Russian passport just so they know I can get in, because they don't want me to enter the plane without a visa. So I showed them both passports. That way they know I can get into Russia and then I can get back into America with my American passport. Never had a problem with that. I've been doing it for years. And once I get to Russia, I only show my Russian passport. I don't show my American passport only because I don't want to get questioned and stuff like that. So, um, you still using that bank that working well for? Yes, I do. Thank you, Random Nomad. I love that thing. Can you have a cam facing you when you work? Well, I have a GoPro that's mounted on the helmet, and then I have a mic that's goes from the GoPro inside the helmet and stuff. I could take the GoPro off very easily and mount it on the moped, but I'm not gonna be able to talk that way because the mic doesn't go that far. I guess I can do like a voiceover or something, or just record me talking on like an audio recorder and then combine them in post. But it's just a lot of work. Um, I'm not gonna be, not all of my videos are gonna be just me on the scooter now. I'm gonna add that obviously into my videos, but it's not gonna be all of my videos. But when I do more videos on the scooter about the scooter, I'm actually gonna bring my main camera with me and like set it up somewhere and do B-roll that way and stuff. So it's not just the helmet cam. Putin doesn't define Russians anymore any more than Protestant defines Americans. I personally find Slavic folks to be pretty cool. Oh, thank you. Is Jet serious this time on getting a job? he already got a job. He's working tomorrow. So from Russia with love, 007. Hell yeah. Hey, I the big kahuna. Smash that like button. Hell yeah, everybody. Smash that like button. That would be lit. Bluetooth to voice recorder on the phone. Yeah, I can probably. There are systems like Bluetooth systems that go directly into the helmet. And my helmet has a special cutout for it as well that have the mic, and I can connect it to my phone via Bluetooth, and that way, and they have like headphones in there kind of, so I can listen to music or something like that. Or if Jed has one as well, and we're riding together, we can actually talk to each other that way. But I'm pretty sure you can make it so it records you speak, and I can probably record on the phone via Bluetooth somehow. But those systems are kind of expensive, so getting visa to visit Russia is quite difficult. There's a lot of requirements, but I think it's fine because that's where it should be. Yeah, there is a lot of requirements. It used to be easier even a few years back, but now since the whole conflict happened, yeah, you need to have an invitation, technically speaking. They before with your paperwork, they want you to have the flight already paid for, and a place for you to stay, whether it's a hotel and stuff. If you're staying at the hotel, then the hotel can actually write you invitation and stuff. So yeah, it's getting harder and harder. So I'm glad I'm a dual citizen because I'm glad I didn't give up my Russian citizenship for American citizenship, but I'm glad I can have both because it makes travel a lot easier for me. Hey Aaron, welcome. Hi Evie, really enjoying your journey. Oh, thank you, the cruising crew. You would make a great James Bond girl. Oh, thank you. Been looking at the vans and they're super expensive right now in Michigan. Yeah, it's summertime. Everybody, the van prices are go up in the summertime because people want to buy them now for the summer, so people feel like they can sell them for a lot higher in the summertime versus the winter time. So, bonjour to Quebec. Do you think that driving in Russia is more dangerous than in US, considering all the car crash videos on YouTube? Um, I don't think so. When you look at those YouTube videos, right, it's a bunch of, car crashes compiled into 10-minute video, and all of those car crashes might have happened over a 2-year period. Obviously, it's you don't see those car crashes on a daily basis when you drive in Russia. There are car accidents just like here in US. There are stupid drivers just like here in US. I do think Russia has less, not stupid drivers, less. I think Russia has more better drivers overall because in Russia people drive a little bit more aggressively, but it teaches drivers to be alert more. So there's a lot more drivers who are alert and who look at other drivers all the time to keep themselves safe. And I don't think in America that people do that. Um, so I guess Russia has more alert drivers, and obviously they are going to be stupid drivers and drunk drivers just like anywhere else. But overall, I think driving in Russia it's safer in some ways and then more dangerous in other ways. If you're a very good driver and you don't mind driving aggressively, then for you it would be safer, I guess, to drive in Russia. If you're a very timid driver and the aggressive drivers like they're intimidate you, then driving in Russia would be more dangerous for you. So it's kind of depends on which way you look at it. So I kind of always wanted to go to Eastern Europe. I have heard of Czech Republic. Oh yeah, Czech Republic is amazing. It's beautiful as well. You should definitely go, Random Nomad. Definitely do it. What brought you to USA? How long ago? Oh, I've been here for, let me calculate. Pro- Over 12 years, 30 something, 13 years maybe, something like that. What brought me here? I always wanted to. I traveled all my life. Growing up, I traveled. Living in Moscow, everything is so close. My family always traveled. Um, growing up, so I always wanted to travel. And once my mom passed away, I realized that life is very short, so I need to start doing things that I want to do sooner than later. Because I don't know if I'll, if I don't know if I'll, make it to 40 or 50. You never know. So I was able to get a visa to come to US. I spent 6 months in England prior to coming here, and then I came to US, and I liked that it was something different. It was not long after my mom's passing, so I was still grieving, and I felt like doing something completely different and being in a different country and just kind of starting my life over would be best for me. So that's why I stayed. I'm an SL teacher. English is top notch. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I didn't take any classes or anything like that. I just learned by kind of listening. I would listen to the radio. I would watch like movies and TV shows with like subtitles and just walk around and like listen to people speak and like look at their mouth to like see how they say it and then slowly try to like translate things in my head and stuff. So yeah, I didn't take any classes, just kind of learned by submerging myself into the culture. And I think that's the best way to learn any language is just like throwing yourself into it. I just subbed. Oh, thank you, Jason. My urban mentor is Czech Russian mix, but yeah, I love to visit any of the Slavic countries. Are Bosnian Slavic? I think technically they are, as far as I know. I experienced what you spoke of regarding Russian drivers having better skills because of the aggressive nature of normal driving. I find the same thing in Southeast Asia. Yeah, Southeast Asia is kind of the same. Um, yeah, it's they have more skill because they're more aggressive. For some people it's going to be safer that way. For some people, not. U.S., especially in the West, like, well, some states or some cities in U.S. do have more of the aggressive drivers, but for the most part, U.S. is very like timid. Have a lot of timid drivers, not aggressive drivers. So, Evie, how are you liking the scooter? Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Are you going to visit Russia again sometime in the future and vlog from there? Oh yeah, of course. I haven't been back home, so I try to go back home once a year or so on average, to go see my family, and it's been like 2 years since I've been back. So I need to renew my Russian passport because mine is expired, and then like start saving up for a ticket to go back so I can go see my family. But yeah, next time I go, I'm definitely gonna be vlogging the whole thing. You learn any English when you were in England? No, I didn't learn any English when I was in England because I was surrounded by Russian people all the time. So I never really had the need to learn English when I was there because I was surrounded by a Russian community. And so when I got here, I told myself that I don't want to live in a Russian neighborhood or Russian community, and I want to surround myself with Russian people because um, it would make it harder for me to like learn the culture and like really become like a citizen, right, of US. And it would prevent me from learning English as fast as I can and learning everything like the American way. So that's why I don't know any Russians here and don't hang out in Russian neighborhoods. Even though every time I do drive by a Russian neighborhood and I see Russian stores, I like to stop by because it reminds me of home and I can get Russian food. But I've got to go. See you later, Evie. Have a good night. Thank you, Teresa. Have a good night. I'm at work, didn't hear convo, but I'll tune in a bit. Okay, I'm up, baby. Aggressive is relative. Drive in NYC or even, yeah, definitely. Some cities in US are definitely more aggressive than others. Like even LA has a bunch of aggressive drivers. New York City as well. I mean, I lived in New York City for 3 years. I didn't have a car there, but I did borrow friends' cars once in a while and stuff like that. And driving in NYC reminded me of being back home in a way because the drivers are aggressive. So, was it different in the England English against the US English? Um, yeah, I mean, British English and US English are different in a way, that, you know. I noticed Jeff, City Nomad, is MIA. Have you and Jed heard from him since you've been back? I've talked to him a little bit. Prior to our Sunday meetup, I invited him to the meetup. He didn't show up. I've talked to him maybe a week after the meetup. Sent him a text or so. But that's the last I've heard of him. I want to text him to make sure he's okay. So there's a big Russian community in England. Yeah, it seems like everywhere there's a big Russian community. Is your boy isn't is your boyfriend going to visit Russia with you also? Yes, we do need to get him a passport and then the ticket and then the visa and stuff like that. But yeah, we're hoping that he'll be able to come with me as well. Any good Russian restaurants in Portland? Yes, Kachka. That's the only Russian restaurant I know of in Portland, but it's amazing. It's top notch. It's off of Grand Avenue, right off of the on the east side of the river, right across from downtown. I love that place. So good, very authentic. It is owned and run by American people, but the food tastes so good, and it's so authentic, and it actually tastes like the Russian food you will get in Russia. You know, it's so good. Come to Atlanta, it's crazy. These freaking people don't know how to drive. They drive super fast and will cut you off in a second. Oh my god. Yeah, see, there's a difference. So there's people who drive aggressively, but they don't have very good skill, or they're just plain stupid. And there's people who drive aggressively because they have a lot of skills and they do it to be safer, and you know they know how to do it properly without causing accidents. And I feel like a lot of people who drive in US who drive super aggressively, not a lot, but there's a portion of people who drive super aggressively in Russia are just stupid, and they just do it and hope not to get an accident or hope not to cause an accident. So, hey minivan Mike. English in UK is another experience. Generally speaking, if I teach overseas, schools will insist on American or Canadian trained ASL teachers. UK English is another mindset, prepositions, and yes, that is so true, Trucker Daddy. People in Atlanta can't even drive in light snow. That's how it is here in Portland. Even when it rains here, that's so funny because it rains here so often. When it rains here, people get so scared and they don't really know how to properly drive in the rain. That's awesome. I'm definitely going to try that place. Yeah, you should, Clearsky the Creeper. It's amazing. We have a Grand Avenue here in Minnesota, and I have a good Russian restaurant here and off of the Grand Avenue here too. I feel like every city has Grand Avenue, probably. I've never tried Russian food. I'd like to someday. You should, Salty Nova. It is so good. So good. I love. Now I really want some Russian food. Maybe I'll go. Maybe I'll stop at the a Russian deli tomorrow on my break or something. Because I'll be in Portland anyways to do Postmates. So maybe I'll stop by and get some Russian food. I don't know. I'm gonna try to bring my main camera tomorrow with me so I can film something. No, Evie, a single snowflake falls in the city and is shut down. Yes, it is so true. What's my favorite Russian food? Oh, that's a tough one. I love pelmeni. I love red caviar. I love uh, borscht is very good. Piroshkis. Salad Olivier, that's the Russian potato salad. I love that so much. Ooh, maybe I'll just make that tomorrow. Maybe I'll just buy the ingredients and make the potato salad tomorrow, because it's very easy. And so, yeah, recommend what kind to try. That would be cool. Um, what do they have? So at Kachka, that Russian restaurant here in Portland, Their pelmenis are very, very good. I would definitely. It's like the Russian staple. It's like the common, like hearty home food, and they make it perfect. The bread here is just not the same as Russia, is it? Yeah, the bread is completely different. So when I first moved here and like went to a grocery shop inside the bread that they sell here, I was kind of like, I didn't know if it was like safe to eat because it looks so different. I love Russian bread. Russian deli, technically it's just like a little grocery store or something where they sell like Russian foods and candies and stuff. But they also have like a deli side where they make like the Russian potato salad or stuff like that. No, Portland actually. Evie comes from a country that experienced snow drivers. Probably drives her nuts when it snows. Yeah, it does drive me. It does drive me nuts when it snows in Portland because I learned how to drive in Russia. I learned how to drive in snow and ice. So when it snows here, it's and I see people freak out. I'm like, oh, just go slower. Don't hit the brakes too much. Don't hit the gas too much, and you'll be good. Before I met Jed, that winter there was a huge snowstorm here, and at that time, I did Uber. I worked for a dispensary, and then I did Uber on the side, and I was at work, and it started to snow. And I didn't close the dispensary early or anything. By the time I closed it, it was like a foot of snow, right? And everybody was freaking out. There was traffic everywhere. People were sliding everywhere. I opened up my Uber map and it was like bright red because all the Uber drivers weren't driving because they don't know how to drive in snow. And everybody who was scared to go get back home after work would try to get an Uber. So I hopped up on Uber and I got like one ride. The guy's car got stuck and he wanted to get home. His house was like 2 miles away. It took us an hour probably because the roads were completely blocked, so I had to like take back roads and wait for people. But that one ride paid like over $100. And he tipped me a lot too. So I made a lot. I When I did Uber here in Portland, especially on the snow days, I would make a lot of money. 41 watching on 15 thumbs up. Come on, guys, show your support. Yeah, click that thumbs up button, guys. Come on. You think you will need some sort of thermal bag or enclosure for food delivery so it doesn't get cold? Yeah, so in my last video, when I look down, you see that red bag. It's actually a thermal bag that DoorDash sent me. And it's actually very soft. It's not like a box, it's just a soft bag. So what I did is Jed had some leftover insulation. So I did that and I built a box of the leftover insulation to stuff in there so the walls are hard. And it fits perfectly between the seat and the front area of the scooter. And the scooter has a little hook for like grocery bags and stuff. So I just tied the bag to that. So even if it slides out, it's not gonna fall to the ground. It's just gonna be kind of hanging on the side. So I just use that for now. Um, they do sell specialty like bags and stuff that you can clip on the back of your scooter, but they're kind of expensive. They're like 70 or 80 bucks. It's just a thermal bag, that's hard shelled. I don't know. It's kind of expensive. So far, I haven't had any problems with what I have, so I'm just gonna keep using that. And the amazing thing with Postmates is if you're in a scooter or a motorcycle, they actually show you the order before you decide whether you want to accept it or deny it. So I can see the order beforehand and I can kind of see if I'll be able to fit it in that bag or not. Plus, I always have under the seat storage that I can utilize and stuff like that. So, okay. Hey, Blind Muse. Hey, so I think I got your message today, but it shows that you sent it like a few days ago. So I don't know if it's my cell phone or something, but I got it, and I am feeling better. So thank you. I was gonna message you tonight after the live stream too. So uh, nothing like an ice cold bowl of borscht. Well, there is the summer version, I guess, of borscht that's cold. It's like cold soup. So I should look into find it. Potato salad. Yeah. Right, Jesse, I can actually, if you want, I can send you the recipe for the Russian potato salad and you can make it yourself. It's very easy. You have to stand in line for Russian bread. Yes. Well, I remember once USSR broke down, the economy was completely shut. And one memory I have is my mom and I would go to a grocery store to get food, and we would stand in line for a very long time because there was nothing available. Besides the like, there was, you can get rice bread, maybe some meat, maybe some milk, but that's it. And so we'd go to a grocery store and people would wait all day in line just to get like a loaf of bread. And my mom would always take me with her because people would always let her in front of them in line because she had a little girl with her. So, and I remember standing in line for a long time to get basic food. Um, I went to college and lived in Vermont, where every LA driver has a snowmobile. I moved to Portland and delivered the Oregonian. Me and the Ukrainian girl were the only one who did our deliveries on time when it snowed. Yeah, people here go, they're scared of snow. So they sell this. They said it's new to me. The kind of potato salad called here now, deviled egg potato salad. Man, that stuff is awesome. I love deviled egg potato salad. It's so good. Good night, Dave. Of course, me and the Korean girl drove Savis. Of course. So I think we have something here like that called DoorDash. Yeah, DoorDash and Postmates are the same exact thing, pretty much. I'm signed up with DoorDash and Postmates. I haven't done DoorDash yet. I've only done Postmates, so but they're the same exact thing. It's like I'm doing okay, blonde views. Good night. I didn't even know you were sick. Yeah, my last video, at the beginning of the video, I put a little text. I got super like dehydrated and stuff. I wasn't drinking enough water, and I was working like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I pretty much worked all day, all of those 3 days, and I was just not drinking enough water, and I was not sleeping well. So like I got super dehydrated. So on, what was it, Tuesday night? I had a huge headache, and on Wednesday I like woke up, the headache was still there, and then like I started just feeling dizzy and lightheaded. I almost passed out, and yeah, it was, yeah. So it's been this, the rest of the week I've been just kind of laying in bed and trying to recover. So Subbies are kind of an official car of Oregon. It is so true. Yeah, blind views. I'm gonna send you a message once I'm done. So tomorrow morning when you wake up, just check your messages. Russian bread's awesome. All shapes, sizes, big round breads like pizza, bread cookie. Oh yeah, Russian bread is awesome. Hey, Lee Marcus, hello. Do you have difficulties to find a place to park overnight in the van? Here in Portland, not really. Um, there's a lot of places where you can park. They might not be perfect, like, maybe on the side of the street where it could be noisy. For me, it's not a problem. For Jed, he is a very light sleeper, so we try to find places that are super quiet. Um, and that gets to be a little bit difficult sometimes, but since I've been doing Postmates, it gives me so much time to kind of drive around and like scout new places. So I have like a kind of a list in my mind of places that we can park. So I'm listening to my left ear and watching Seth's video on my right ear. Oh, that's so cool. How's the room renting going for you guys? Well, we're still trying to figure everything out, so I guess good. Yeah, I don't know, look into DoorDash. If you have them in your area, it's the same thing as Postmates, and I'm pretty sure, as far as I know I've heard at least that Postmate is trying to buy out DoorDash, so maybe have your plans changed with Jazz and down for the static live now? I don't know what my plans are. As far as I know, I'm just staying in Portland for now and working and making videos. So that's my plan for right now. I mean, I have like a general plan of like or a schedule of, you know, paying the little debt that I have off and like saving money, but I'm not gonna be sharing that on YouTube. So I'm just gonna be sharing the fun stuff and whatever, you know. I was in the funk for like a month or so, so I wasn't watching videos. Looks like I got a bunch of videos to catch up on. Yeah, Jesse, I'm glad you got out of your funk though. I definitely get those as well sometimes. Seth knows how to work Google Earth for sure. I loved his video the other day on it using this game controller. Who is Seth? Anyways, I don't know who Seth is. Drydale is good for boondocking. I have no desire to get closer to downtown Portland. Yeah, downtown Portland or anywhere in Portland can be sketchy at times for sure. A lot of vent dwellers though, surprisingly. Not surprisingly, I guess. Is it like Uber Eats? Yes. Kind of yeah. Uber Eats, DoorDash, Postmates, they're all pretty much the same thing. Hey, mechanic Steve. Now I'm going to Google a Russian deli, see if I have Hey, Minnesota. Yeah, another what they called sometimes is like international delis and stuff. A lot of like Russian stores will name themselves international delis because they can attract more customers that way. So look for like international delis, and usually if there is one, there's going to be a Russian section there as well. So I lived at the Salvation Army on Burnside for 3 months once, sold plasma to survive. Wow. Yeah, I heard that selling your plasma can make you somewhat good money. So I don't know how to do it or where to do it though. We have a Russian market in Madison, Wisconsin. Oh, that's good to know. I think when I drove my minivan from Chicago to Portland in January before I met Jed, I'm pretty sure I stopped in Madison, Wisconsin, and it was snowing like crazy. And I stopped there because I was freezing my ass off and I didn't have a warm jacket. And I'm pretty sure that's where I got my big green, like, snow jacket that you see me wear sometimes. I'm pretty sure it was in Madison, Wisconsin. Nomad Everywhere is Seth. Okay, I need to check him out. Is that a Mexican Pepsi? Yeah, I was. We were where were we earlier? We stopped at the gas station earlier to get gas, and I decided to have this. And I've been kind of craving a soda for a while. I don't drink soda on the regular basis. I've been craving it, and I was like, I'm gonna get this. I love Sav. Love how he always gives Aja a hard time. Oh, that's Saf. I know that's Saf. The one who goes with Aja all the time. He's kind of shorter, beard, dark hair. I know that's Saf. I met him at the RTR. And I'm an undergrad nurse. Donating blood produces new blood. Very good for you. Okay. I need to look into it. Maybe I can. Last time I tried to donate blood, it was like years ago. I couldn't because I got my tattoo done like not too long before that, and you have to wait a certain amount of time after you get a tattoo done. But it's been a while since my last tattoo, so I think I can do it now. Portland, I don't think is like a downtown Chicago though. No, it's not. Part of the money try. Yeah, I know. Okay, now I know who we're talking. I know that stuff. Do you think getting a server job and get tips or Postmates which could make more money? I don't know which could make more money, but I know I don't want to be a server. I've done serving jobs before many, many times. And it's not something I want to do. You can make good money serving, yes, but it's dealing with customers for that long on a daily basis all the time, dealing with drunk people for that long on a daily basis every time. It's not something I want to do. And I would rather be doing Postmates for longer hours than doing serving. It's it's not for me. Yeah, so to know, but I know that Seth. I've met him before. I didn't make the connection at all. Do you remember when you were in Pine Avenue in Long Beach, California? I used to live there. Yes, I do remember that. I like that area. It was a cool little area. Why is YouTube turning everything backwards? You guys are filming. Because I'm on my iPad and I'm using the front faced camera. So that's why I guess it's backwards because it's a front faced camera. I can't stand on my feet all day. It hurts. Yeah, standing on your feet all day. I mean, I don't mind doing that at all. I don't have good shoes right now for doing a server job or anything. Um, it's just not for me. Just Google plasma donation centers. I'm sure they got them in Portland. Yeah, they do have them in Portland. I need to Google them and see. Yeah, I hear you, salty. I think I drink water, vitamin water, and beer. Very little pop. Yeah, I rarely drink soda. Um, I usually drink soda all the time. When I was in Seattle, I was pretty much addicted to soda, to sugar and stuff. Not anymore. So, and since I've got sick, like super dehydrated, I haven't been drinking my vitamin waters that often, only because they have caffeine in them, and I figured that's probably what got me dehydrated in the first place. So I still drink them once in a while, but not often. I've been drinking a lot of water, and I've been feeling a lot better. I just don't like the taste of plain water, you know. But since I've been doing it so much, it's growing on me. Yeah, how much does plasma pay? Well, Jed and I call this sody pops, you know, because it's cute. Evie said mentioned Forest Service is hiring drone pilots to drone map for them. Jed might look into that. Someone in Oregon is perfect for that. But don't you need a special license to do that? Because we don't have the drone license. So if they require that, if they don't require that, then yeah, it would be something cool to do. I'm gonna stop everything no matter what it was referred to as a Coke here. Really? You refer to everything as Coke? Like 300 a month in Minnesota? Where is Judd get a job if you don't mind me asking? I'm not gonna share where he got the job or where he's working. It's 10-hour shifts 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday, working 5:30 p.m. to 4 a.m. Um, doing what he actually enjoys doing. So I used to donate plasma in Portland till they found out I lived in the Astrovan at the time. What, they don't allow you to donate plasma if you live in the van? That's kind of that's discrimination. Drink more soup, retains longer. Okay. I'm on my feet at 12 hours a day. Yeah, I don't mind being on my feet for 12 hours a day. I just don't want to deal with customers on a daily basis. Yeah, why would they discriminate you if you lived in the van? What difference does that make? I know that Jed is working in Oregon in or around the Portland area. Graveyard pays extra. Yeah, it does. I made 350 to 400 a month depending on the bonus for that month. Vitamin water does have good stuff in there for you. Yeah, it has, the one I drink has caffeine in it, But I also have electrolytes. But caffeine does dehydrate you though, so let's see. Would you take a $20 an hour job? It depends on the job. If I know the job is gonna make me miserable, no, I wouldn't do it. Cause $20 an hour is not worth. It's not worth for me. If that means I'm gonna be miserable while I work, I want to work that doesn't make me miserable. Because I only have one life, and I want to be as happy as I can be and enjoy it while I'm here. Why would I spend my time being miserable if I can, not be miserable? And a lot of places won't allow you to do plus without a verified permanent address. Okay. Well, technically, I do have a verified permanent address, so I think I'm good. Yeah, I know. They said my home can have wheels. I said maybe then cut off all RV park residents. Yeah, that's so weird. Like, like, how does you living in an RV or a van affect your plasma in any way? Like, that shouldn't matter what your house looks like. You know. For an address, I always use apartment complexes. If you add an extra apartment, they put your mail on top of the boxes. Oh, that's good to know, Muppet Baby. Thank you. And the company I worked for sent us to Portland all the time. They'd hire you, but it's demanding. That doesn't tell me anything about the job, though. Postmates seems like a good job. Work the hours you want. Yeah, Postmates is a good job. I can work as many or as little hours as I want on any days or any nights I want to, and I can make as much or as little as I want to. Um, People live tips all the time, so it's like I don't know. Some days you can make 25 bucks an hour. Some days you can only you only make 10 bucks an hour. But it's either way. It I'm having fun with it. It makes me happy. I have a lot of fun doing it. I get to just drive around on the scooter all the time and take breaks whenever I want to, or not work if I don't feel good. I work for myself. I don't have anybody over me or telling me things, and yeah, I'm happy doing it. I'm having fun, and that's the only thing that matters to me is that I'm having fun and I'm making money while having fun. So plus I'm still doing my YouTube channel, and that's bringing me income. So yeah, it's I'm good. I remember that they almost wouldn't let me my buddy donate because he's same sex oriented. Really? That's so weird. They have like strict rules, I guess. What about Amazon Workforce? They pay for campgrounds and other stuff. Um, I don't know. I'm happy doing what I'm doing right now. So if I decide I want need to do something else, then I'll start looking into other things. Uh, do you have solar power or thinking of adding solar power to your van? Well, technically we do have solar power in the van. We have the whole system set up. We just don't. Our solar panels are just not on top of our van. They're inside the van, and we just have to take them out. So I'm trying to save up for a specialty rack to put on top of the van because we have a high top, and I don't want to drill holes. But there's a rack that you can attach to the gutters, and yeah, it's kind of pricey, but I don't want to drill holes in my high top, so I'm trying to save up for that. How's the gas mileage on my scooter? On average, 100 miles a gallon, which is amazing. Sometimes more, actually. A bus can make between 50 to 100 a day, so not wasting tolls at Plasma means I make more money now. Okay, that's cool. Is where you live a safe area? Yeah. I mean, any area would have crime unless you're in like tiny, tiny town, but Portland is relatively safe. Hey, Granda Lady One, what did I miss? Not much, just talking about things, I guess. I'm just answering questions. That's awesome. Here, Stacy says, oh, thank you, Muffet Baby. Evie, do you ever plan on doing a morning show? I'm an early riser and would like to see you earlier. Yeah, I actually wanted to do a live stream way earlier today, but I got kind of lazy and I got sucked into YouTube, and then Jed and I had to go a bunch of things. But yes, I will be doing a morning live stream at some point soon. Probably sometime this coming week. So maybe next weekend, maybe next Sunday. Let's plan on a Sunday. I'll just do it early in the morning instead of nighttime. I link the car battery to my battery bank with the kill switch. Oh, that's cool. The upside to gig work like you're doing is that you can earn as much as you want to work. Yes, and that's why I like it so much. It's like if I want to earn a lot that month or that week, I bust my ass off and I do it. If I'm good and I feel like I can take a week off because I'm good on finances and I don't really need to make as much money right now because my bills are taken care of and stuff, then I can take a week off if I want to. It's I like it that way. I'm my own boss in a sense. So maybe I should turn DoorDash into my second job on my day off. You should, Jesse. You really should. It's fun. Good night, Evie. Good night, all. Good night, Minivan Mike. Thank you so much for stopping by. Now I have a 24-foot RV with solar and a 4,000 watt generator and average 800 a month busking. That's so cool. Wait, what is busking? Busking? Yeah, what is that? Evie, have you ever thought of getting a job crewing on a sailboat for the summer? I could totally see you doing a job like that. I actually thought about it. The only thing I'm scared of is getting seasick. So, start driving for Uber Eats. Where are you in the van? Because it's comfortable seat. I don't know. Jed is doing his schoolwork right now. Um, so I don't want to interrupt him. So I'm sitting in the Astro instead. Plus, it's private. I can say what I want. I can do what I want. How's Lila doing? She's doing great. She's doing great. Yeah, in fact, I have to go walk her here. Hopefully, it stopped raining so I can go walk her. Thanks for answering my questions. I think I'll have a drink at the pub. You got a new Patreon. Good night. Oh, thank you, Muppet Baby. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Busking equals street musician. Oh, okay. That's cool. You make 800 on average a month? Wow. That's good money. You mean a cruise ship? Oh my god. Cruise ship? Cruise ship? Yeah, I'm afraid I might get seasick if I'm on the boat. How's the photography business going? Any wedding coming up? No wedding's coming up. I kind of put a pause on it for this last month, only because I've been working on so many other things, trying to figure things out. But I'm getting back into it. So I guess it's okay. I just put a pause on it for a month. Sailboat is better than a cruise ship. Ignore panhandlers and tip your buskers. Yeah, here we go. Buskers? Buskers. I live in a sailboat in Seattle. I've never been seasick. Yeah, I've gotten seasick when I was on a boat in. Where was I? Turkey, I think. I got seasick. I've been on boats since then, but I don't know. I have that fear of me getting seasick for some reason. There's no reason for me to have that fear. It's not like I've always gotten seasick on the boats. It's just, I don't know. I just have that fear. I don't know why. Strict no puking on my boat. I think everybody has that rule, don't they? What is Jet studying for? something marketing, something to do with marketing. I don't know. Online marketing, business and marketing. Um, Something like that. So he has a paper that's due in like 2 days. That's pretty big. His a lot of reading has to do. So he's been doing schoolwork. So I decided to give him his personal time because I can be um, what's the word for it? What's I'm looking for? I can be distraction. So I decided to do a live stream and stuff. Bills suck. Adulting at times sucks. Yes, adulting does suck at times. You're not ready for boat life. No, I am not ready for boat life at all. So, not ready for it. Mm-mm. So I don't think I ever will be. I don't know. I was afraid of water for a very long time because I almost drowned. Um, so I've only like recently got over my fear of like being in the water to begin with. So it's like I don't know. Smart online business marketing to better his YouTube and much business. Yes, online business and marketing. I think that's what he's studying. Seasickness will only last for a day or so, then you will be past it, then the fun could start. Just think of the filming, cool content you can create for your channel. That would be really cool. Yeah, I need being on a boat would create some cool content. I don't have a boat. I don't know anybody with the boat. So stay grounded. Yeah. I found a deal again for getting into the mobile lifestyle. Oh, that's cool, Jesse. You now me. Oh my god, I've been doing this for almost for an hour already. Jeez, I've lived abroad for 6 years. I've lived abroad. Where did you live? Okay. What kind of rig would you get? Creative money was no issue. What are they called? Those gigantic 4x4s. The Unimog. Either amazing Unimog or a schoolie converted into the 4-wheel drive and like raised up so I can take it more places and like built up super cool. One or another. Schoolies are bigger than Unimogs, but they do make some pretty big Unimogs. But you having a Unimog would be amazing. I brought a boat. Oh, okay. Hi from Las Vegas. Hello, Paul. I don't know how to swim, but I'm not afraid of being in a boat. How stupid I'm. Oh my! You don't know how to swim, but you live on the boat, or you are on. You're not afraid to be on a boat. Oh my god. Yeah, I know how to swim. I learned that, but I did almost drown growing up, and I've been afraid of water for like ever. Um, Not anymore. I mean, I'm still kind of afraid of it, I guess, but I saw and toured some of those at the Overland Expo last month with my last published video. Yeah, dude, those the expedition, yeah, the Unimogs expedition vehicles, they're so cool, but they're so expensive. So expensive. But they are cool because you can take them so many places. I follow Lady Van Veller on YouTube who's crewing on the sailboat right now, and she's loving it and she's making really good money while doing it. Is it? What's her face? I forget her name. She's in another country doing it, right? She did it in Alaska once or something like that. What's her name? I forget her name now. Whatever. Yeah, I know you can make good money doing it. Um, but I don't think I'm ready to be on a sailboat. Unimog or a 4x4 military box truck. Yes, that would be cool too. Going to go get ice cream? Oh my god, that sounds good. I would like to get an ice cream. She's blonde. Yeah, she's in another country doing it. Yeah, the blonde. I forget the name. What's her name? Yeah, no, I'm subscribed to her. I watch her once in a while. She has the Airstream and stuff that she does Airbnb off of. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. So, hey Eric, hey King. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna do it for a few more minutes, and then I gotta go. I gotta go walk Lily and stuff. Um, so yeah, a few more minutes, and then so if you have any other questions, let's do them now, and then I can go. Where are you at now? I am in the Astro, in Oregon, in Portland. It's parked at Jed's parents' house, so Jed is doing his schoolwork inside the house while I'm here live streaming and stuff. So, but I gotta go walk Lily. I gotta go get back to the big van, stuff like that. So, do you research YouTubers for YouTube marketing skills? Of course. I do a lot of research. I'm a very analytical person, so I do research and I watch other YouTubers who are successful and see what they're doing, see what works, see what doesn't, stuff like that. So yeah, so I guess yeah. How do you like Postmates? I love Postmates. No, not Carolyn. That's a female I totally never want to see in a swimsuit. I was talking about Carolyn or V Life because Carolyn, Carolyn or V Life did make a video where she went skinny dipping, and she did show her body while skinny dipping. She did blur it out, but you can still see things, and it wasn't a pretty sight. But how do I like Postmates? I love Postmates. Oregon, lived in Bend for a while. We were actually just in Bend like a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, for like very quickly drove there and back for a thing. And damn, the drive to Bend from Portland is so beautiful. I actually did time lapse of it. The drive was so beautiful. I definitely want to go there and like spend a few days in Bend. So hopefully we'll be able to do that soon. I know you love doing YouTube, but be real, you do it for money too. I mean, making money on YouTube definitely like it's awesome. If my channel wasn't monetized and if I was making zero money, I would still do it. So, but making money off of it definitely helps, and I love it too. So, but I love there's many things I love about YouTube. I love the creative the aspect of it. I love actually making videos and I like sharing them, and I like trying new things, and it's a great outlet for me. I also like to see, like, I like to do research in YouTube, like how to grow a YouTube channel, on what works and what doesn't, and how you can reach a certain audience. So I try to like play with that, and it's fun for me. So like the analytical side of it, I'm a very analytical person, so to me that's fun as well. And I love enjoying that as well. Making money, yeah, who doesn't like to make money, right? But if my YouTube channel wasn't monetized at all and I was making zero money off of it, I would still do it because it's fun for me and I enjoy doing it. It's a good outlet for me. So it's a great hobby, and if that hobby is making me money, great. So the money from YouTube is not that great. Yeah, it's not the best money unless you like have ridiculous, unless you get a ridiculous amount of views, or not ridiculous but a good amount of views, the money is, it's not very good. So in order to survive off of YouTube, you need to constantly be making 30,000 views off a video and have the right ads placed in there and do it constantly, like every day or every other day. Then you can get great money for sure. Good night, Evie. Good night, Observer. But yeah, like at my level, like my channel, doesn't make me great money. No. Doesn't make me a good enough money. Yeah, I mean, each month is different too, so it's like you know, some months I barely make anything because I don't put work into it. I'm just kind of like, I don't care. Or I work on other things. And some months where I'm like really pushing it and really researching it and really putting a lot of work into it, and then I make more. So, um, I have gotten motion sickness before from flying. Really? Does he go to PCC? No, it's not PCC. It's university. He's doing online classes for university. I stayed in Gold Hill, Oregon for like a few weeks. Oh, that's cool. Watch Adam the Woo if you get a chance. You know, I watch some of his videos. I don't know. He's kind of boring to me. Kind of real life. She's heading up to Alaska. Apparently, she's already going back from Alaska. Oh, thank you, Ignacio. I think that I stopped following her before that video came. Oh my god. Do you like Living Free Mikey? I don't. I've heard of him. I know of him, but I don't watch him. Let's see. It seems you have more fun doing vlogs than Jed. Jed loves making videos. He really does. So, but he likes. I don't know. Yeah, he likes them. He likes different to make different style videos. It's. He really enjoys it, but for a long time he was doing it for money because it was his main source of income, and that kind of kills it for you, you know. So now he just doesn't have enough time to make them because he's working full time and he's going to school full time, so he just doesn't have enough time to make videos. Does Bend Oregon do Uber Eats? I have no idea. I like money and I like food. Yeah, I like money, I like food as well. You need more subs. Well, yeah, of course. But I do need more subs. I also need more views because that's where the money is, the views. You need 100k subs to make big money on YouTube. You can make big money on YouTube with only 5,000 subs. It's the views that matter. The amount of subscribers doesn't matter. The amount of views you get per video, that's what matters. So you can make a living off of having 30,000 subscribers. Um, but if you know, as long as your videos get 10 to 20,000 views a video and you post on a regular basis, like every day or every other day, then you're good. You're not gonna make millions, but you're gonna make enough to survive, especially if your expenses are lower. I don't think it would be worth it. Yeah, it takes a certain type of person. It's YouTube is a lot more work than people realize. It is a lot of work. It is definitely a full-time job, if not more. So the amount of time you spend filming, but then there's researching before you even film the video, try to come up with the video topic, then all the editing, then uploading, then keeping up with the comments and likes and analytics, and then, like, you know, if you want to be successful and make good money and grow, you have to post on a regular basis. So you have to be always ahead and think ahead, and it's a lot of work. I'm surprised your subs are not growing faster. Yeah, you see, for me, I have people who hate me and I have people who love me. Um, there's some in between, I guess, but not a lot. I don't know. I'm not. I'm not like one of those van life vloggers like Wonderbox, you know, who just shows her tits and boobs all the time. So I'm not gonna. If I did that, I would definitely gain more views. So um, I don't do a lot of like super fancy editing and stuff. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I'm just not very consistent right now. I don't upload every day or every other day, and I don't show boobs and butt, you know, in my videos all the time. So it's like, if I did those two things, then my channel would grow a lot faster. You need at least 1,000 to start make anything. Yeah, you need to have at least 1,000 subscribers to even be considered to be monetized. Yeah, I need to make more videos. That's what I need to do. I need to yeah, I just need to be more consistent with my videos, but they do take a lot of time, and I just, because I work at Postmates and stuff and do other things, I just don't have the time right now to make videos on a daily basis. Um, Pistachio ice cream, oh my god, I really want some now. Evening, just found this channel and checking it out. Thank you, Kali. Hello, Dahlia. Though I appreciate that you take your time on subjects and the live streams, but everyone out there has so short attention spans these days. I try to keep our videos around 7 minutes on average. Yeah, people do have short attention span, but with the videos that are 10 minutes or longer, you can put more ads in there. So if you're doing it for money, you can make more money that way. Um, I usually try to keep my videos like at 10 minutes. And I have my ways to have people like, recently people's been staying longer in my videos according to my analytics. They drop off at like 3/4 of the way, and that's perfect because that's how I want it to happen. So I've learned a few things how to keep people staying on my videos longer. So look up Social Blaze to see what folks make on YouTube. Joe and Benny, that's not Social Blade. It's good to look up numbers like the subscriber count, the view counts, and stuff like that. But when it comes to money, it is not very accurate, to be honest. Like if you look up my channel and what it says what I make, it's so off. It's like it's yeah, it's very off. And they put like between $10 and $400 a month. It's such a big difference in numbers. Yeah, it can give you an estimate, I guess, but it's not very accurate. At least from my experience with my channel, it's not, at least. Steffi Lee makes tons of money and really low subs. Steffi Lee has pretty good amount of subs. But she makes good money because her videos are like, the borderline, they go almost viral. So you've been to Old Town Portland? I've been doing YouTube for a few years, small niche field, but didn't have the views, so revenue was pulled. Yeah, you need to have a certain amount of views, and it's the new monetization guidelines. I know why they did them, and I think it's good, but it did screw a lot of channels over. Oh, I have Dave 2D here? What? Yeah, lots of people take an entire day to make a 10 to 15 minute video on YouTube. Yeah, it takes, making videos, especially if you're doing like daily vlogs, um, like those take a lot of time. Favorite saying, you can't piss off everyone. I've tried, you can't get them all. Yeah, I've definitely pissed off enough people. No reason to show boobs and butt just to get views. Yeah, it's, I don't know. I guess you can make quick money that way on YouTube, but it's not something I want to do. I've heard Bend is awesome. Yeah, Bend, Oregon is amazing. I'm definitely want to go there and spend a few days there. Dave Studios roast videos are the best goddamn thing on YouTube. Oh, I love his roast videos. Hey, Nishi, hoo hoo. I did randomly with no money. It's kind of fun to do it, and honestly, I'm surprised I have views and subs. Yeah, I love making videos. Dave 2D hasn't roasted you guys yet. Well, we're friends. So, we like each other. So, he roasts people who are like the what are they, the Bucks Life or whatever they are, the Bus Life people who aren't very real, or who are not totally honest or whatever. But Jed and I keep everything open, we're just regular people who live in a van trying to survive. We don't have Sprinter vans or rich parents or rich families or trust funds. I don't even have parents to begin with. I would love to have parents. I would love to have rich parents, but I don't. Well, this food is not Russian, but this barbecue ribs I picked up from Ruby Tuesdays today on the way home are awesome right now. Oh my god, you guys making me hungry. I had chili with chicken. Oh my. Hey, new nomadic. Hey, hello to your son. I heard you need like 100K views on the videos. No, you don't. I mean, if you some of my videos that only has 5,000 views made me 30-40 bucks. Some videos that have 20,000 views made me like 150 bucks. But some videos that have 20,000 views only make me 50 bucks. It depends on what kind of ads and how many ads and how long people watch and people watch the ads. There's so many different things that go into it that the amount of views can just you can just know how much you can make off a video just by the amount of views. So now that Wonder Bus. That Wonder Bus chick is a sank. I find you honest and relatable. Oh, thank you. Kind of music do you like? I never have I asked you that before. I kind of like a little bit of everything. I don't know. It depends on my mood. I don't really have a preference. The one thing I don't listen to is the country music only because I don't understand it. Oh my god, thank you so much, Stephen Keys. I really appreciate it. Dave looks good without his beard. I haven't watched his live stream where he cut his beard off or anything, so I need to take a look. I think it'd be funny if you did a roast video on Dave 2D. I thought about it. I actually started like writing stuff down. I just haven't done it. So maybe I should do it. Van Life, millennials. Yeah, like those people, it's easy to roast them. But you need to have some sort of thing to roast somebody on, right? So it's like, he found the minimum millennials, they have so much they can be roasted on because, they're dishonest about certain things and stuff like that. But I don't know. Only for people I watch and follow. Jet, Evie, Chelsea, and Dave City. Oh, thank you, Jesse. So it's a normal you follow 93 people? Jesus Christ. I guess I have I have my Evie Nova account, but I also have another account that I use to like watch the channels I'm sub to and everything. I think I'm sub to quite a lot of channels on that one. I don't watch all of them, but I still love when I think of that Bakri van life you did bouncing up and down in the desert. I had fun. I like dancing. Especially in the desert when there's nobody around and nobody is watching and just turn on the music and just go, let loose. It's fun. I think everybody should do it. It like gets your adrenaline going and makes you happy. Is Evie short for something? Evil? No, it's just my nickname. E and the V are my initials. So I go by Evie, which is technically my initials, but then EVIE just looks better. So yeah. The FTD is funny, but a bit hypocritical, and you're welcome. I hope you always thank your tippers. Oh, I like how you always thank your tippers. Yeah, I'm very appreciative. It's nice to have people who like support you and stuff. Obviously, like I don't expect tips or I don't expect anything, but it's nice to get it, and I really, really appreciate it because I know it's not like you don't have to do it. You don't have to give tips or even watch my live streams and my videos, but you do it. You take the time out of your day to watch my videos and watch my live streams, and I really appreciate that. Why do you think day to day is a bit hypocritical? Even yes, I know it's a lot of channels, but at least 70% of the channels are drag racing content. Oh, that's cool. If all YouTubers could unite, we could all bounce up and down like a huge village. Here you go. Evil Evie, her stage name, playing bass in the band Ben Live in the mystery. Oh my god. I'm so behind on current events here, Ben Lifer. Technically, yes. Let's see. Oh my god, it's been going for so long. Oh, what time is it? Oh my god, it's 9 o'clock already? Jesus Christ. 12. Wow. It's 9 o'clock here. I'm surprised it hasn't frozen yet like it did last time. Okay. I like him, but he's harsh on people at times. But he's cool. I guess attention are all. Yeah, he can be a little harsh sometimes, that's for sure. Are you a stripper? No, I am not. Um, yeah, he can be a little harsh, I guess. So, but he is funny though. Mm. I have to be up at 4:30. Oh my god. And she also used her boyfriend to join people as well. Yeah. Well, thinking of hiring Evie to do my editing. Yeah, so to know my email me, let me know. I actually enjoy doing editing, so if you need any help, let me know. What editing software do I use? Lately I've been using Final Cut Pro, but I do use Premiere as well. So it depends. I have both. I switch them. I switch between one and another. Lately I've been just using Final Cut Pro though. Some of the best comics are Outlander, so that's just the way comedy. Yeah, it is. I got over 860 hours filmed trying to figure out how to get it to you. The best way would be to upload it to Google Drive if you have that. Or like, what's the other place called? Dropbox and stuff. Just a little bit at a time, and then I can just download it from there. Um, how old are you? I'm in my late 20s. Zip compresses at first. Yeah, definitely do a zip compress. That would be a lot easier too. Yeah, zip compress them and then email them or just upload them to Google Drive or Dropbox. So, Google Drive 1 terabyte. Wow. Anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna end it here. It's 9 o'clock. I do gotta go walk Lily. I gotta get back to the big van and do a bunch of stuff. So, and then I'm gonna try to go to sleep early so I can wake up early and do some work. So I think I'm gonna end this here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I didn't think I'm gonna have so many amazing people watching my live stream on a Sunday night, but you guys are here, so thank you. Once again, I really appreciate all of you guys. Don't forget to hit that like button, and I'm gonna do another live stream soon, and I should have a video out soon as well. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.